sanjose.rcityradio.com.
Yeah, let's do that. Here's some of the robots.
So the metalworks that you see in this room started in the late 70s. Like I said, the first metal piece was a robot suit we would call On-Off, the Wonder Robot. And myself or my son would get in there, but he grew to be about as big as you, and he didn't fit in there anymore. And then from there it went on to the various other, different kinds of mechanical men, that kind of look like they came from ideas from the past. And the pets,
Right.
horn dogs. And
You had a Marilyn Monroe bot. Is that her?
turn around here, my secretary is Marilyn Monroe.
Robot. She was always my favorite. She got the little coffee maker there.
And then you ask about, maybe religion or politics. I was invited to be in a show in wine country at the Copia Museum. So I made this piece for the show of Tipsy, the wine-loving robot.
Oh my gosh.
This is Dr. Gladstone's Weird Museum. This dates back to the 70s.
All right.
And the robots were designed to bring people to come to see the museum.
So where's your mad scientist with a specimen? That's the one I made a drawing of way back when.
I'm not sure what that would be called, but this is Jumping Judy here.
Right. She just jumped at me and scared the hell out of me. What do we got way in the back?
Looking at various kinds of, Mad Doctor machines that do unspeakable things, I guess.
How often does she jump?
About every 30 seconds. From here.
Oh, you have like a motion sensor?
Yeah. And then there's an additional timer. That orange light means that it's coming
So,
up.
so part of yours is also the electrical wiring of all this too, and you've learned how to do that, or did you have a knowledge of that before?
Well, with what knowledge I have for electricity, it was learned by taking apart appliances in cars.
Right.
There's pretty, I use the motion detectors you buy in the hardware store.
Right.
The rest of it is pretty much mechanical, electrical. Here's the brain in the bowl, and it would be the star performer in a mad laboratory, or the fetus from outer space.
Is that the one you made back at Cal State? Or you did make a fetus, a self-portrait as a fetus?
That could be, yeah, I made 3 or 4 of them. Here's another one in an incubator. Here's one that came from a bucket of mud. So it's kind of like a science museum over in this section.
Right.
And we've got a few natural history specimens, like the skull of a cyclops.
I remember that. I still have some photographs of a very large skull that you had made.
And here's the fossil tester that we used to verify and show proof of the claims of the fossils. That also goes through a cycle because it's usually
With a bone detector.
the Bigfoot dropping collected and how to find your own Bigfoot dropping. Everything here in the gift shop is made by my wife or my daughter or I. The snake oil bottles. How to keep a faithful man. It's a little miniature spittoon. The secret of how you keep a faithful man. Deposit fresh semen daily. That's how you improve your life.
And you made some ray guns.
Ray guns, yes. For example, here's one. They work on the principle of the we call Boyle's Law.
Let's get another one of those.
That was wrong caliber. Get a good tight cork in there.
That's just too much fun. That's pretty loud too.
Like a bottle of champagne. Wake up over there.
I bet that hurts. Has anybody got hit by one of those?
Not in the eye.
Not in the eye yet.
In the eye. All right, heads up.
Oh, wrong caliber again. So how long does it usually take you to make something like that? How long would it take to make something like that?
Well, it's a surprising a lot of work involved in here because I make most of these out of some kind of a tool that I have collected.
Like a drill or a hand driller or like a pneumatic
Spray gun.
Spray gun. Yeah.
So often you have to drill holes into it, you have to take it apart, and the barrel, you have to flare the end of the barrel, and you have to use a lathe. So
that is a lot of work.
Probably 10 or 15 hours
Yeah.
involved in making a typical pop gun like that. But I like guns, and I enjoy, being able to turn a tool into a gun and find these parts that make a convincing looking weapon. There's a couple on the wall.
Is that like a...
SanJose.RCityRadio.com.